If you think having this as your everyday carry is going to make you safe in civilian life, then we've got a whole lot to talk about today. This is the importance of concealed carry. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Quentin the Gun Guy. So today we're doing concealment, specifically concealed carry or carrying concealed, and the difference between carrying concealed and carrying covered. We'll be discussing the importance of it. If you stay in South Africa, it is illegal for a civilian to carry open. It's only reserved for law enforcement officers and also security personnel. So if you are carrying concealed, then there's different ways of carrying concealed, but instead of just jumping into it, I'm going to show you a few different ways of carrying concealed or carrying covered. Let's jump in. So first off, we are doing wardrobe. So wardrobe is very important, your cover garment, whether it's a jacket or a shirt. This is probably worst case scenario for concealment, a nice form-fitting shirt, which makes me look good because this is one of my favorite shirts. But this is not the best thing to do if you want to carry concealed. Just as a demonstration, all of these ways that I'm going to show you I have carried in the past. So I'm talking of personal experience. So this is, well, I think this is actually a bad idea carrying this way, but judge for yourself. So firstly, I'm carrying my 357 revolver. So there's not a lot of printing there, as you can see there, but let's jump on something higher so you can see better. So this is my 357 revolver. So as you can see, there's a bit of printing there, and there is a nice barrel sticking out there. From the back, there's a lot of printing there. So not a great way to carry. So next up is a different weapon platform. Now I'm carrying my Glock 19, which is actually quite easy to carry, but I'm carrying it in the outside waistband carry position. So let's check it out now. So this is still that form-fitting shirt. So this is carrying covered. So let's see, that's not too bad. Let's jump up. So now you can see I'm printing a whole lot more from the rear and then also from the side. Do you think that's enough to hide it away? I don't think so. Now we're moving on to the borderline of carrying concealed and carrying covered. So now I'm carrying in the appendix position. As you can see, I'm hiding it away a lot easier now. But if I jump up here, as you can see, it's not that great from the side profile or from the front either. So whenever I move around, this is going to be an unnatural movement, and anyone is going to see, well, this doesn't look great. So let's see if I just change my shirt, what big impact it has on my concealment. So this is a shirt that just fits slightly looser, so might not look as great, might not be showing off my gym body as much, but this is a much easier way to conceal. So if I jump up here again, as you can see, I've definitely no printing at all. This looks more natural, and it's probably a bit safer to carry this way, not giving away all your cards. So to understand the importance of a concealed carry mindset, we need to go to the origin of what actually makes you want to carry a firearm. So for me personally, it's all about having an ambush tactic. So whenever a criminal wants to rob you or wants to kidnap you or do whatever, then they sum you up. They go, well, this is the summary of this person. They do a profile on you. So they don't expect a certain degree of force kickback. So I'm a fairly small guy. It's going to be a different attack towards me than maybe towards my brother, which is quite a lot taller than me and a lot bigger built. So do you think they're going to be nicer with me or nicer with him? Probably going to be nicer with me. I'm a skinny guy, a lot shorter than he is, still 185, but a lot shorter than he is. So that all adds on to your profile that the criminals are building against you. So if you carry in a covered manner, let's say the outside waistband way, which I showed you, with loads of printing, then you're giving away your counter ambush. That's all your tactics they've got summed up. So do you think they're going to be nicer with you when you carry a firearm, or are going to be scared of you? Not really. the initial attack is going to be a lot harder and a lot more forceful. They're not going to be nice with you, and there's probably going to be more attackers and a lot more weapons on you anyway. So that's the reason why I don't want to show that I carry a weapon, just for that ambush tactic. Let's jump back all the way to the beginning of the video where I was wearing my AR-15 in an open carry position. So do you think that I felt safer carrying that way? I did, yeah. I'm a lot more confident shooting my semi-automatic rifle and a lot more round count. So do you think it's going to intimidate criminals? Yes, probably up until the point, but it's going to make them more sneaky. So this blends into open carry position as well, where they're just going to come from behind or come with a lot more force. There's a lot of content out there, CCTV camera footage, especially in South Africa specifically, where there's quite a few policemen, security officers that get surprised, get taken from behind, gets ambushed with overwhelming force, and get their firearm taken away. So if their firearm gets taken away, what do you have left to defend your life with? Your hands? Are you going to be able to defend your life against 5 attackers which are armed? In best case scenario, when you have a firearm, that's dodgy odds. But having a firearm taken away, it's not looking good for you. So that's why I want everyone to at least conceal a lot better. Having that element of surprise, having more control over your firearm. That's why I like the appendix carry position. In the Krav Maga organization that I'm part of, Raven Strategic Defense, link will be in the description. We do a lot of force and force training. So you have your firearm, you have someone that's either not armed going for your firearm, or which is armed as well with a knife or whatever. You need to protect the firearm. Do you know how difficult it is to protect your firearm when you're carrying in the outside waistband position? There's not a lot you can do. There are various techniques which I'm not going to demonstrate here because it is the intellectual property of Raven Strategic, but that's a lot that you need to learn. That's a lot you need to do. Against multiple attackers, your chances of actually maintaining your weapon where it should be is going to be difficult. Where in the appendix carry position, it's a lot easier to conceal. You saw even with that form-fitting shirt that I had on, it's a lot easier to conceal. And it's a lot easier to control. So whenever I want to control my firearm, all I need to do is hunker down. That's enough to maintain control of my firearm. So I can do that with one hand, and with the other hand either go for a knife, whichever way. I carry knives on both sides of my body, specifically for that reason, for maintaining control of my firearms. If someone goes for your firearm, I've got another option just to get them away. What are they going to do with your firearm when they have it? Do you think they're going to go, oh well, this is a cool CZ, or this is a cool Beretta? No, they're just going to go, well, I've got your firearm now, let's party. It's not a great scenario. I hope you guys learned something from this video. This was actually supposed to be part of my unpopular opinion series, which if you follow it, is where I tackle various things in the firearms or self-defense community, which isn't a popular topic to cover because of polarizing views. But this is actually something that I felt that I need to just make informative and not rant like I usually do with my unpopular opinion series, where I wanted to show you the difference between the carry methods, where you print on me, which is actually quite an easy person to conceal. As you can see, my pecs are slightly bigger than my tummy is. I'm just a skinny guy. This isn't that I think I'm well built, but it's easy for me to conceal whatever I want to put on my body because the natural way that a shirt folds. So that's the reason. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider liking, sharing and subscribing. I did start a new Instagram page for the channel, so there's my day-to-day things that I like to share, either my everyday carry stuff or things in my life that's happening. So if you want to follow that, a lot of the stuff that I do on Facebook, on the Facebook group, I do on Instagram as well. But links should be in the description. Hope you guys have an awesome week. Cheers.